Yeah. If I take chord ED, how much it is subtending? Half of that it will subtend at E. Yes, you are right. That's good. So if you take a BDIF, okay, it is a cyclic quadrilateral but not important. Some of these two is 180, so some of these two should be 180. So this is 180 minus B. Okay. Oh, in cyclic quadrilateral also we can do some other way then. This small angle if I wanted to know. What is this chord subtending? This is that. But what is this B by 2? Oh, we can do in some other way also, but this is also nice. What is this? Angle DEF is half of angle DIF, which is 90 minus B by 2. So the angles of the triangle are 90 minus B by 2, 90 minus C by 2, 90 minus C by 2. That is one way to do it. Another way is BDIF are concyclic. If they are concyclic, uh, what is angle FID? Angle FID. If they take chord Fi, angle FDI, sorry, angle FDI. Anybody want to say angle FDI is equal to what else? No, I am not saying these two are equal to say half of this. Okay, forget about this. I want to prove 90 minus B by 2 in another way. Okay, that is we proved this angle of course, but now I am trying to find this angle. We should come now. I know 90 minus A by 2, but I am asking what is the small angle separately, the small angle separately. Okay, so F I said BDIF are concyclic. There is some separate circle like this passing through BDIF. In that Fi is a chord. It is subtending some angle at D, FDI. That should be same as what other angle? Angles in same segment are equal based on that. Yes, angle FBI. Okay. And angle FBI is B by 2 because BI should be angular bisector. This is B by 2, this is B by 2. So this is B by 2. In the same way, the DIEC are also concyclic. Okay, C D I E are concyclic. Because they are concyclic, this angle should be same as this angle. That is angle IDE. Angle IDE should be same as ICE. Yes, very good. ICE, and that is C by 2. Because this is half of C by 2. This is C by 2, so this is B by 2. Okay, so this is B by 2 separately, this is C by 2 separately. When you add them also, we'll get it. Okay, by adding these two, you can say angle FDE B by 2 plus C by 2, which is 90 degrees minus A by 2. Okay. So earlier we got 90 minus B by 2 here. We should get 90 minus C by 2. Another way is this. Okay. So we got one angle or other angle. We can guess what is the other by rotation. Okay, right. So 90 minus A by 2, 90 minus B by 2, 90 minus C by 2 are the angles of this new triangle. I think when we discussed about incenter, we did not discuss these angles, right? But when we discussed about orthocenter, we discussed, not during incenter. No. That's good anyway, this passage is there. Now they wanted sides of this triangle. What is DE length, EF length and DE length? Any one of the side, if you know, you can get other. Let us see if somebody want to come up with some explanation. Remember, you know, in radius is 4, small r is 4. You know this length, you know this length, this length, this length, this length, this length, this length, this length. Or you want to tell in general for a triangle also what length? So for this new triangle DEF, anybody want to comment how to find side length? You know, in radius and all these sides or pieces of the sides are side length. Okay, first copy these things. If somebody has doubt, you ask. Then we'll discuss about how to find side lengths. Yes, correct. It's an isosceles triangle. If you take D, I and E, it is an isosceles triangle because this is in radius R, this is in radius R, this is C by 2 and this is also C by 2, because even this is also C by 2 because of isosceles triangle. When you drop a perpendicular here and call that point as some P or something, this is r sin C by 2, this is r sin C by 2. So dV is equal to 2 dP, which is 2 into r sin C by 2. In this particular case, it is 8 sin C by 2. So this is our 2r sin C by 2, this is 2r sin A by 2, this is 2r sin B by 2. So in general, the side lengths of this triangle are 2r sin A by 2, 2r sin B by 2 and 2r sin C by 2. Okay, next they wanted cot A by 2 plus cot B by 2 plus cot C by 2 value. Anybody tried maths part of KVPY recent paper, 2019 paper? At least some 5-7 questions. Anybody tried? Alright, I am going to erase this whole thing. Anybody needs more time? No. Okay, cot A by 2 plus cot B by 2 plus cot C by 2. What is the formula for cot A by 2? We have done this question earlier in IP. Which formula is best to use for if you want to simplify this? S into S minus A by delta. That is formulas you people should remember. So that is the advantage in doing questions. You know, we done IP questions together, but you should have tried once again, or while doing you should have tried before me, so that you will remember the formulas. That is the main thing. S into S minus C by delta. If I take S by delta common, I will get S minus A plus S minus B plus S minus C. That itself is S, so it is S square by delta. Okay, here I know I have not found delta, but I found S, I can use it, or I know S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, and substitute those numbers, you'll get it. Okay. What is here? S minus A is 6, no, S minus A is 8, S minus B is 6 and S minus C is 7. S is by adding them uh, 21. Okay, so S square 21 into 21 by root over delta is 21 into 8 into 6 into 7. That is 21 into 21. 1 7 will come, 1 3 will come, 1 4 will come, 21 will go. 21 by 4. That is cot A by 2 plus cot B by 2 plus cot C by 2. Alright, next just try matching 1 in level 2. So for the exam, please revise all the formulas, read all the formulas once in the mains material, and at least a few IP questions do once again, because especially what we have done together appears to be easy when we done our own, but you should practice. Those are not completed heights and distances, definitely they should complete and submit today. Okay, I am erasing this whole thing. Okay, matching 1 in that first question, 3 cos sin A plus 4 cos B 6. 3 sin A plus 4 cos B 6. And 3 cos A plus 4 sin B is 1. And they wanted us to find angle C. Okay, anyone want to give an idea how to proceed with this? 3 sin A plus 4 cos B is 6, 3 cos A plus 4 sin B is 1. How to find angle C? Yes, you can square and add them. Yeah. When I square and add them, I'll get 3 sin A plus 4 cos B whole square plus 3 cos A plus 4 sin B whole square is equal to 6 square plus 1. I'll get 9 sin square A here, 9 cos square A here, it will be 9. 16, let me write also. 9 into sin square A plus cos square A. 16 into cos square b plus sin square b. 2ab is 24 sin a cos b here, 24 cos a sin b. So 24 times sin a cos b plus cos a sin. 36 plus 1, 37. Okay, this is 1, this is 1. 9 plus 16 is 25. Goes that side. 24 sin a plus b is 37 minus 25. 24. A plus b you can write 180 minus. This is 12. So you'll get sin c is equal to 1 by 2. So I'll have two options. Angle C is 30 or angle C is 150. When angle C is 30, A plus B will be 150, and when angle C is 150, A plus B will be 30. Anybody want to give an idea how to decide among these two which is right? Because in options both 30 and 150 are there and both are not correct, only one is correct. This is given in JEE mains exam, okay, and also advanced exam earlier, twice, one time in mains, one time in advanced. Okay, what is it we have to think is, you very well know whenever you are squaring it, you are including extra solutions. Maybe this is minus 6 or this is minus 1 or both. Then also when you square it, same thing will come. Okay. So we are solving 4 questions actually here. This is 6, this is 1, this is 6, this is minus 1, this is minus 6, this is minus 1. What about that? You can get 1 here, 6 here also, right? If this is 1, this is also, that is also covered here, isn't it? Okay. So we are covering in a sense 8 questions. Okay. But of course, A and B are interchangeable about the equations, at least slightly. What happens when A plus B is 30 is that I can tell A belongs to 0 degrees to 30 degrees and also B belongs to 0 to 30 degrees. At that time, can this value be 1? Let us verify. If angle A is between 0 to 30, cos A is between what and what? Cos 1 to root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 to 1. Yeah. Then, so I can say now that 3 cos A will belong to 3 root 3 by 2, 3. When it is 30, 3 root 3 by 2, when it is 0, 1. And what will happen to 4 sin B alone? 0 to 2. Yes. Now when I add these two, what will be the minimum value? 3 cos A plus 4 sin B will be greater than or equal to 3 root 3 by 2. Right? Then 3 root 3 by 2 is more than 1, right? So it can't be 1. Okay. So that will not happen. I think this may be the solution for 6 is here, 1 is here at that time. Okay. That's why we are not going to take this and we are going to take this. So first of all, squaring and doing that idea you should get. After that, when you get two solutions, you should decide which one it is. That is also important part here. If one of them is negative, I think things are more easy to identify because if you want to get negative, one of them should be, that is especially cos part should be negative and that angle should be obtuse. Angle B is obtuse and angle, then we have to take only this case, we cannot take that case. So this case is also for 6 and 1, also maybe for some negative part maybe, or minus 6 may not be possible also. I have to think about that. But one thing for sure, this must be solution for 6 here and 1 here. I think if required you can find angle A or angle B if somebody asks us. In the place of B I can write 1, if it is this case, in the place of B I will write 150 minus A. Here also I can write in the place of B 150 minus A. In terms of A I will get some equations, solve them, I will get a cos A value or sin A value if required, but they did not ask us. Okay, already completed copying? Alright. So many of you have to be become more serious, okay? Lot of time you are having in the afternoon, you may be having some KVPY classes and all, understandable. But I earlier said a lot of mains material and IP I have done from this chapter, and you should do advanced material on your own, and I informed at least 10 days before. You should have tried more. Alright, so Monday I am going to start vector algebra. When is your exam? Monday only, yeah? Okay. Wednesday onwards there are holidays, they would have kept exam on Tuesday, right? That would have been better. Anyway, if you meet on Monday, we will start vector algebra, or Tuesday. Alright, thank you.